Kid, you dare to appear in front of me? Do you really think these lousy chains can hold me? You didn't even bring your little goat friend with you. Don't be stupid, your meridians have been sealed. That slap was for injuring my butt. You took a hit from me, and only your butt got hurt? You're already a prisoner. So, let me ask you one more time, are you willing to accept this seat's magnanimous invitation? If you refuse, be prepared to suffer the ultimate torture. Do you really think my willpower is that feeble? Do your worst. Guess we can only do this the hard way. Paper cut between the fingers. Stubbing your toes on the table leg. Happy corner. Bungee jump. How about it, ready to give up? You're insane, can't you at least do something more normal? Weren't you curious why I only got injured despite receiving your blow? Well, why don't I let you experience it yourself? Hey kid, what are you playing at now? Tying me further isn't going to make me give up, got it? You see, what I need is a powerful intelligence division. Your sect is too small. I won't join in no matter what you do. Intelligence division? Is he looking for something? Or someone? Forget it, let's have him experience the muscle training room first. Maybe he will be willing to tell me more after this. Unlimited frenzy mode. Alright, have fun playing. I'll see you in 24 hours. 24 hours? Little Jiang, your sister has got some fish and meat for you. Where did you get this, sis? Hee, your sister secretly took these leftovers from the restaurant. Quick, eat up. Sis, you should also eat. I won't be able to finish all of this. I've already eaten, don't hold back, eat. Little thief, I finally found you. Sell that girl to the Moonbreeze house. Sis. Let go of my sister. Stupid brat, this is what you deserve for stealing stuff. ChangXiao. Sis. This power. Wait, my meridians are still sealed? Humph? Was it because of the fragrance of the food and the beating that I suddenly recalled the past? Ah, little girl. Sniff. You got some guts to make do cry. Wait, it was an accident. Even did it failed. It seems like I'll need to dig deeper into his inner thoughts. I wonder how the Drizzle Hall is doing. Did they make any progress on the matter I asked them to investigate 2 days ago? I really should not have told them about the story of the romantic swordsman. The way they're reporting is turning more and more like the style of Gulong. Humph? His sister was abducted, and he wants the Masha demon sect to help him find her? I wonder if ChangXiao is stupid or just stubborn. If they really found her, wouldn't they be losing an errand boy of Martial King level? It seems like I have no choice but to use these 2 items here. Sect Leader Jun, are you still not giving up? Your torture room is indeed special. It even increased my physical strength. ChangXiao, let me remind you again. Once you wear this iron headband, you will no longer be an average person. Eh? Again? When have you ever said that? ChangXiao, surrender. Surrender order. Hold the surrender order and say surrender towards the target. This will force the target to temporarily listen to your orders. Restrictions can only be used once. Martial disciples and masters can be restricted for 3 months. Martial grandmasters and kings for 2 months. Martial emperors for 1 month. Does not affect those in and above the martial saint realm. After spending a day in the muscle training room, his power has certainly increased. If I can have such a fierce general under me, doing things will be much easier in the future. Don't worry, I'll work this little worker to death in these 2 months until he is willing to listen. Once the 2 months are up, you'll have no choice but to stay wholeheartedly. Master. This disciple was muddle-headed. I wish to join the Iron Bones sect. There is no need to call me master, just call me sect leader. But let me ask you, do you honestly think the Masha demon sect will help you find your sister? This disciple won't hide anything from master. After joining the Masha demon sect, I've never received news about my sister. After a while, I also realized that they are only using this matter to keep me in the sect. But I really have no choice. Other than the Masha demon sect, I do not know anyone else who could help me find my sister. 1. We have a sect protecting formation that even you could not break. 2. We have a guardian beast that is as strong as a peak martial king. 3. We were able to obtain information on you in just 2 days. And 4. The Iron Bones sect can help you increase your cultivation and strengthen your physical body. These are all things that you won't find anywhere else in all of Star Mainland. And yet, this is only the tip of the iceberg. I don't dare say I can 100% help you find your sister. But compared to the manhwa demon sect who only wishes to use you to kill people, my Iron Bones sect will wholeheartedly help you with our resources. Based on my report, your cultivation has stagnated because you could not find any news of your sister. I can help you reach the martial emperor, saint, or even the god realm. By then, you will be able to travel the entire continent in a few days. Looking for your sister will also become significantly easier. Thank you, sect leader. I, ChangXiao, am willing to join the Iron Bones sect wholeheartedly. As expected, I need to make him join the sect wholeheartedly, or it won't count. The surrender order can only help make this process easier. From today onwards, you will be my Iron Bones sect's first elder. Now, let's go together and fulfill everything I said just to show off. Humph? Is someone attacking the formation again? They must be the 10 martial grandmasters, the manhwa demon sect sent to accompany me. They were too slow, so I made it here much earlier. 10 martial grandmasters, huh? Say, ChangXiao, what is the upper limit of the manhwa demon sect's power? Usually, I don't stay in the sect, but I know there are at least a handful of martial emperors in the sect. It's not a solution to hole ourselves inside the fountain either. This seed has a plan. I'll need you to play along with me for a bit. This formation is too strong. Why hasn't Lord Jiang come out of the Iron Bones sect yet? He has been in there for a few days now. Don't panic, we still have the formation master sent by the main sect. We should be able to break in soon. Inside the inner space of the formation. This formation array. What the heck does it mean? Why does it feel so threatening? Lord Jiang. Wake up. Lord Jiang, are you alright? Lord Jiang, who did this to you? They threw you out like a used rag. You're the used rag. Ah, Lord Jiang, you're awake. It wasn't me. The person who threw you out called you that. You people causing a commotion out there. Help me get rid of this used rag. Forget it, we need to leave. The Iron Bones sect has an expert. Quick, get the healing medicines. A few hours ago. ChangXiao, I'll have to wrong you this once. It's okay, sect leader, I've endured countless suffering to get to where I am. German suplex. Ha! Hee, with these wounds you can now go out and say that an expert is holding down the fort in the Iron Bones sect. This way, the manhwa demon sect would think twice before attacking us again. Sect leader, why do I feel like you're venting your personal grudges? How dare you? Why would I beat you up just to vent my anger from you burning my butt? I'm doing this to fool the enemies. What kind of crazy sect did I sign up for? Manhwa demon sect main branch. There's someone in Jiang County who can hurt you. What kind of cultivation did the opponent have? It was an old man from the Iron Bones sect. I was completely suppressed. At the very least, he should be a peak martial king, but I suspect it's a martial emperor. A martial emperor? What is an expert of that rank doing in a small sect at the corner of Jiang County? Fortunately, judging from your wounds and the lack of residual spirit chi, I don't think he wanted to kill you. That's right, he wanted me to come back and warn the manhwa demon sect from attacking again. I see. I guess, in that case, we can only invite some martial emperors from the HQ to come here. That's not how the script was supposed to go. Ahem. That. Isn't it inappropriate to disturb the martial emperors in the HQ for little things like this? You may not know, but those people spend most of their time drinking tea and playing around. They have way too much free time on their hands. It's over, we messed up big time. Branch leader, the headquarters just sent an urgent summon. The third-rank sect, Tycoon sect, just attacked one of our mines. They want us to send a portion of our top experts to assist in the fight. The Tycoon sect sure has big balls. They're basically declaring war on us. ChangXiao, it seems like we can only push the matter of the Iron Bones sect on hold for now. You're injured, so get back and rest well. Yes. I received these injuries for the manhwa demon sect, although it was air use. Yet they didn't compensate me with anything. What can you expect from a demon sect? Its members are nothing but mere tools. Now I, ChangXiao, have no regrets about leaving such a place. That's right, sect leader June gave me 2 pills to help me recover after I fooled the manhwa demon sect. ChangXiao, do you want this healing pill, or this body strengthening pill? Then he gave me both. Humph? I can feel my wounds healing, but that's about it. Hee hee, little beggar, I heard you got beaten up like a stray dog. You're really throwing away the face of our Masha demon sect. Piss off, I don't have time to bicker with you today. Did I do that? Mom? Why do you look like a chicken? How did my strength suddenly get so powerful? It feels as if my power has almost reached 1,000 tons. Was it because of the body strengthening pill? But even a top-grade pill wouldn't have such exaggerated effects. I've really made the correct decision this time. Elder Jiang. Welcome home. Sect leader has shown great favor to win me over. I, ChangXiao, am incredibly honored and will be forever loyal. Great favor? I don't remember doing anything like that. That pill you gave me, it must have been one of the sect's treasures, right? It helped me gain over 100 tons of strength. With this, I can now be considered a high-tier martial king. Oh, you're talking about the body-strengthening pill from our Frenzy Thursday set meal? Don't worry, we have plenty of those. Set meal? It's okay if you don't believe me now, you'll get used to it after living here longer. Although these two disciples' cultivations are a little low, they can be almost considered high-tier. These two should be disciples the sect has nurtured with a lot of resources, right? Luo Xiang has bested Jiang San out of 3 matches. His ranking will now be promoted from second to last place. Huh? What? You. How? Calm down, the Iron Bones sect has plenty of talented people. Other than the musical training room and body strengthening pill, we also have a physique training room, spirit tempering tower, and all sorts of other fun places. With all this magical training equipment, you can only blame your own laziness if you fail to at least reach the high tier. Oh, I forgot to tell you, this time, the purpose of the competition is to choose some new inner disciples for the sect. It's just perfect for you to get a feel of what the standards of my Iron Bones sect are. Senior Long, the spot of an inner sect disciple, my Drizzle Hall must have it. Li Shangtian, Drizzle Hall. I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you this time, Junior Li. Long Jiang. Viper's Sword Art. They're both Zenith tier. 1 inch shorter is 1 inch you're closer to defeat. If all the inner disciples are as strong as them, then becoming a 4th rank sect is only a matter of time. Elder Jiang, it seems you still don't understand the Iron Bone sect. As the future great elder of the Iron Bone sect, how can you have so little ambition? My goal is to turn the Iron Bone sect into Star Mainland's strongest sect of all time. This kid actually has such wild ambitions. Is Li Shangtian about to lose? He's about to get his training doubled when he gets back. I've lost. Well done, congratulations to everyone who won a spot as a new inner disciple. My Iron Bones sect has now increased its number of inner disciples from 7 to 22. As for those who didn't get in this time, do not fret, I have seen your hard work, keep working hard so that you can clinch a spot in the next sect competition. In the end, the Drizzle Hall didn't even win a single spot. Master's going to be really angry when we get back. Shantian, do you want to know why you lost? It's because times have changed. If you want to win, you should change your hairstyle. There's nothing to be ashamed about losing to Jiang. After all, he has both the sect's and his family's legacy techniques. But my Drizzle Hall is at least a combat department. How can we have 1-0 spots like the Medicine Hall? Good luck. Ahem. Making fun of my Medicine Hall. Literally, it seems like your Drizzle Hall is getting too many pills. Maybe we can cut your share down by 50%? Elder Wei, please don't do that. I'll go water the herb gardens right now. Alright, you can go back and do your training. I'm just messing with you. Yes, sir. When did you manage to recruit a martial king? Greetings, Elder Wei. Not only did he see through my cultivation with a single look, but he was even calmer about it. What's more, the spiritual chi around Elder Wei's body is concealed very deep. Yet I can still feel a threatening aura emanating from him. Don't tell me my bluff about there being a martial emperor here was actually true? Sect leader, I have great news I need to tell you. Elder Wei's hands are trembling in excitement. I wonder what's got him so worked up. Back Mountain Gardens. So, can you tell me why we came here in such a hurry? Sect leader, take a look at the mountains over there. Isn't that? There are even such beautiful rainbows in this world, it even has a unique shape. It's a shame social media hasn't been invented yet, or else I would have gotten a few hundred likes if I had taken a picture of that. Sect Leader, that's not a rainbow, that's the manifestation of the recovery of spiritual chi. Oh no, I exposed my lack of knowledge again. In ancient times, there was only one large continent in this world. Back then, the spiritual chi was rich and plentiful. Anyone with a bit of talent could become a martial king, or even an emperor. But the constant conflict between the experts of that time caused the entire continent to split into pieces. Star mainland was shattered into smaller pieces, creating the 13 provinces we know today. They even broke an entire continent? Then wouldn't a single look from them squash a martial grandmaster like me to death? Together with the splitting of the continent, the flow of spiritual chi was also disrupted. Fortunately, specks of the ancient spiritual chi were preserved in the form of spiritual chi source seeds. These source seeds went dormant, and were scattered around the world. However, with time, they slowly recovered, becoming a powerful source of pure and rich spiritual chi. After a source seed recovers, the spiritual chi in the surrounding area will converge and become incredibly dense. Every single seed that has been found is occupied by the top sects of Star Mainland. In fact, some sects even wage wars over places with spiritual source seeds. The Masha Demon sect is one of those examples. The spiritual source seed's benefits are simply too tempting. Not only is it a holy ground for cultivation, but because of the dense spiritual chi, it will also spawn spirit stone veins. The Masha Demon sect was held back this time because someone was trying to steal one of their spirit stone veins. Spirit stones are indispensable to cultivators. With a spirit stone vein constantly generating spirit stones, it's like printing your own money. It's great that the Masha Demon sect is currently being occupied by other matters. That means I can save that secret weapon I bought for later. Wait, even top-rank sects are going to fight over this thing? Then if the news gets out, won't we have a target painted on our back? That's right, the 5-color lights have only appeared just now. If we wait a few more days, it will illuminate the entire sky above the mountain. What should we do? We'll get flattened if a top-ranked sect decides to send its main forces over. Won't it be better if this thing just disappears instead? What the hell? Don't actually disappear. I was just spouting bullcrap. 5-colored lights, come back if you leave. What will happen to my spirit stone printing machine? Quick, let's go over there to take a look. Deeper into the mountains. Elder Wei, why does this thing look like it's about to be extinguished? I guess the conditions were insufficient for it to grow properly, so it's slowly going dormant again. I'm guessing it's because the spiritual chi here is too thin, and it wasn't able to condense enough of it to properly form. How about this? I'll make a garden here and slowly nurture it. Maybe it'll recover after a while. That's perfect. We can also set a formation around here while it's still hidden. Since you were able to build such a powerful sect-protecting formation array, I'm sure you can build one here too, Sect Leader. It's decided then. We'll form a concealing and protection formation array across this mountain. That way, even if the source seed recovers later, the phenomenon can be concealed from the outside world. I'm actually a fraud with no knowledge on how to build formation arrays though. System, please save me. It's possible to buy treasures to help you build the array, but the chances of them appearing in the store is incredibly low. I suggest refreshing the middle tier items in the shop a couple of times. But it takes 100 points to refresh the middle tier items once, and I only have 1,200 points right now, plus, I still need to buy the item too. Sect Leader, there are people outside trying to join our sect. Oh? Are their contribution points sending themselves to my doorstep? Just accept them all. This isn't the first time we're recruiting disciples. Sect Leader, you'll understand when you see it yourself. Humph? Sect Leader, the matter of us beating the Holy Spring sect has been made public. With the number of people joining this time. This lord can afford to refresh the store as many times as I want. 999 new disciples were recruited, and the contribution points have hit a new record of 2,254. Additionally, a new sect mission will appear now that the sect has reached max capacity again. If we complete the sect mission too, this new batch of disciples will bring me at least 2,000 contribution points. System, refresh as many times as needed. I want all the best treasures to appear before me. As you wish. Contribution points too. I'm suddenly so poor again. No, this is a necessary expense. These few items that I bought from the shop by spending all my points are all cream of the crop treasures. Now, it's time to enjoy the rewards. Concentrated Array Knowledge Liquid Effects. Drinking this liquid will give the user knowledge on forming array formations, instantly promoting them to the same level as an elementary array master. I can feel the knowledge flooding into me. To be able to instantly increase my knowledge in array formations, this system is simply too magical. It feels like I have turned from an illiterate idiot into an exam top-notcher. Next up is Mystic Sect's 32 Arrays, Improved Edition. Originally written by a top array formation master of the, it was later edited and improved by another array formation big shot. The book has been divided into elementary level, mid-level, high-level, pinnacle level, and exceed level chapters. Due to the improvement by another expert, the Mystic Sect's 32 arrays have been made easier to set up, making it very suitable for beginners. Now that I have elementary knowledge of how to make arrays and this simple guidebook with formation maps, it will not be long before I can make these arrays myself. Unfortunately, these remaining items can only be used if I have the required materials. I guess I'll have to make a trip out of the sect to search for them. But first, let's test my new abilities by drawing a basic 10x chi gathering formation. Alright, all the new disciples can head this way to the cafeteria to claim their food cards. Humph? This is our sect leader. Make sure to greet him with respect when you see him in the future. Even with the knowledge, drawing formations is not an easy task. All I did was tremble a bit and draw a few lines off. Who would have thought such little mistakes would cause the entire formation to blow up? Ah. This was supposed to be an art class. Why did it suddenly turn into a chemistry lab? Forget it, it's not the first time my house has been blown up. Don't I still need to collect some materials for the other items? Why don't I, Jiang? Let's go for a little trip, just the two of us, we won't be taking anyone else. Okay. If we go north for another 15 kilometers, we will reach the 10,000 Beast Valley. It's said that the strongest monsters here have the cultivation of a martial king. I am sure we can obtain some high-quality monster cores and materials. Hee, we'll definitely have a great harvest this time. Is this your so-called taking me out for a trip? That's right, it's also a perfect opportunity for me to practice drawing formations without damaging sect property. Besides, with you here, I will have an ice wall to protect me if I make a mistake and cause the array to blow up. That's why I only brought you out this time. I must really commend you for being so clever. Hee, there's no need to flatter me, I know I'm smart. Let's give it a go now. Things like drawing arrays must be practiced many times before I can get the hang of it. Qian, prepare your ice wall. Oh no, I messed up a stroke. Qian, quick, the ice? Eh? This is only the first zone, yet there are already so many dead adventurers. The 10,000 Beast Valley sure is dangerous. However, this also makes it the best place for farming monsters. Go. My precious, I want the monsters in this valley to know. There's a new king in town. The darker the color of the zone, the more dangerous it is. This map of the 10,000 Beast Valley is quite detailed. But it's too expensive, the 200 silver I gave you were all spent. It was the best price I could get after negotiating. But with this map, we can now set out. Our destination is the most dangerous zone. Look over there, it must be some family's wealthy young lady who came out to play with her servant. They even said they wanted to go to the most dangerous zone. A bunch of silk pants that never experienced the real world. I bet any random beast will send them home crying. Who are you calling a young lady and her servant? This lord is a sect leader. I can even beat up the strongest monsters in this entire valley. I'm thirsty. Here you go, my queen. Thank. He sure looks like a servant. Huh, isn't that? Why would a rank 4 beast appear here? A golden striped panther. Young man, watch out, the beast behind you has the strength of a martial master. Holy cow. He was really an expert. Qian, didn't I tell you to stop freezing all the enemies? We can't collect any materials if they shatter into pieces. Even little Long cannot eat them anymore. What a waste. So are you saying it's my fault? Well, the weather is pretty hot. I'm sure little Long will appreciate some popsicles. Still, based on my experience, the most dangerous things in these mountains should not be the wild beasts. In these kinds of lawless places, the most dangerous thing is still the human heart. Little brothel, those bandits I robbed all seem to be part of some kind of group called the Blood Wolf Mercenaries. This should be the first time you come here to the 10,000 Beast Valley, right? You don't know, but in this valley, you must pay a protection fee of 90% of all your earnings to us, the Blood Wolf Mercenaries. We're not bad people, we're just collecting some protection fee, you can keep the remaining 10%. You better remember this. Boy, why aren't you leaving with your injured friends yet? Why are you just standing there and staring? Have you never seen a person rob a robber? Hand over all your valuables, this is a robbery. Hee. Earning money like this is simply too easy. All those bandits I robbed all seem to be part of some kind of group called the Blood Wolf Mercenaries. If we can find a few more bandit groups like them, our sect will never run out of money again. Here, Qian, you can look after the money, I'll distribute them as funds when we get back to the sect. It's common practice for the female to manage the money if the guy earns money in East Asian families. The stereotype is that it can prevent the dude from spending money on other girls and balance the power in the family. I have also created this defensive armor in the past 2 days. It's a life-saving treasure that can absorb up to 50 tons of power. Quick, Qian, give me a hit to test this thing out. Qian, how much power did you use? Just a little more than 50 tons. Your new vest is a magnificent defensive treasure, it dissipates most of the force. Why did you? So, can you tell me why you secretly hid 2 spatial rings inside your inner pocket? Are you planning to do something terrible with it? Alright, let's go, we are not that far from the next zone, there should be martial grandmaster level beasts over there we can collect materials from. Coming. This place is getting a little cold. Was that the person who robbed you? That's right, Vice Leader, that's him, he didn't even spare my clothes. Those 2 aren't simple, but now that they are entering a forbidden area, even if they don't die, they'll definitely get injured. Strong people like them definitely have plenty of treasures on their bodies. Call all the brothers who are nearby over here. We'll set up a trap here and surprise them when they come out. I didn't think there'd be a frozen spring in this kind of place, and it's just what I need to manufacture more frost steel swords. This trip was worth it. With so much cold she gathered here, I bet there must also be cold iron buried underground. I have a good feeling that once this trip is over, I'll be able to mass-produce frost steel swords. But with so many ice caves around here, which one of them will have cold iron? If I look through them one by one, who knows how long it'll take? Humph? Why isn't there a single beast in a place this rich in cold chi? I wonder if the dragon-seeking ruler I got from the system can be used here. It really worked? What's that? An ice dew flower? Even I know it isn't anything valuable. System, I think the dragon-seeking ruler you gave me is defective. Humph? Why is water in this place not frozen? Hold on, I can feel a gust of heat emanating from the inside of this cave. This must be the legendary treasure that combines both ice and fire elements. Qian, over here, there's treasure inside this cave. Sect Leader, watch out. Humph? Oh my. Host, your luck is not bad, this is a rank 2 glacial lion. It's a beast that's as rare as your purple lightning tiger. And here I was wondering why this place was so barren, but why did this dragon-seeking ruler point me straight into the lion's mouth? Dragon-seeking ruler, death-courting version. Points the user toward the most dangerous location within a 3-kilometer radius. What the hell is this piece of garbage? Humph, aren't you just rank 2? Then you're just like me, a martial grandmaster. How dare you act so arrogant in front of me? Since I've never used my spirit fire for anything other than roasting food, I almost forgot that it's actually meant for combat. Burn to a crisp. This lord needs a new high-grade ice core. Stop. This glacial lion is still useful. This is the first time I'm seeing Qian with such a look in her eyes. It's cold and emotionless, as if I am just another stranger. Are you crying? Could it be that you still have an attachment to this world? If so, sign a contract with me. And become my contracted beast. She succeeded just like that? Isn't it supposed to be enormously challenging to make a contract with a wild beast? Even I had to rely on my pokeball to successfully create a contract with Fat Cat. Host, it's probably because compared to the lion, Qian possesses a far superior ice element chi. Maybe she relied on her superior elemental affinity to subdue the lion. But the technique Qian is practicing seems to have made her increasingly cold as well. Not just cold, but also completely devoid of emotions. Qian here, take this. You can keep the glacial lion in here so that it's easier to carry around. We can name it Little Ice Cub. An ice fairy riding a little ice cub. Okay. Let's go, there are other locations we have to visit. Just what kind of technique is Qian practicing? It feels as if she becomes colder and more emotionless the more she uses it. If so, let me, ChangXiao, be your little prince, and melt the layer of ice around your heart. Qian, look, it's a dog. Qian, it's a panda. I'm just an ordinary bear. Shooting birds. Humph, things are not looking good. If I can't move Qian now, what will happen in the future when she cultivates her technique to a higher level? Time sure flies when you're having fun. We should find a place to settle for the night. There is the sound of water coming from over there. Let's go take a look. Okay. Here, let me do it. However, I'm not doo-doo, so it won't taste as good. This is the first time this seat is roasting fish, so be sure to give me some extra points, okay? Qian, your current state reminds me of when we first met each other, but it's different compared to back then. Now, I know the place you've taken up in my heart. You're just like this waterfall, beautiful yet domineering, drawing attention to yourself from far, far away. When I'm close to you, I can't help but look at you and no one else. You. And your glib tongue. I guess my usual ice goddess is finally back. Who the hell is it making a ruckus in the middle of the night, interrupting this lord's roman? Ahem, resting time, I still have to work tomorrow, okay? I'll hold them back, you guys get out here. Qian, take a rest, I am going to work overtime to save a few people. Okay, return quickly. Half an hour earlier. Jiang, adventurer. Bossy is too strong. Stop licking my ass and help me take this thing down. If we take too long, other beasts might be attracted here because of the commotion. Yes, boss. Quick, help me butcher this bison before any other beast finds us. Bossy. It's the pestilence bats. And there are so many of them. I'll hold them back, you guys, get out of here. Go, you'll only hold me back if you stay any longer. Brother Shui. Cocky bats trying to stop me? Darn it, these bats know how to use battle formations. We can't run anymore. Everyone, fight them off, even if we die, we must pull a few down with us. Brother E, see you on the other side. Brother. Old heavens, are you really planning on killing us brothers here today? Have mercy. I'll offer you my life, just let my brothers go. Old heavens refer to the god in Taoism, also known as the Great Tao or the will of the heaven. Does this seat look like old heavens to you? Hee, I can easily suppress anything below the Grandmaster realm now. This adventurer team's camaraderie is admirable, this seat will help them out. Senior Third, this bat seems to have lost its ability to move. Quick, kill it. My head feels like it is about to explode. There is neither emotion nor rhythm in your symphony, all you know is how to shout at the top of your lungs. Okay, stop shouting now. Did you not hear me? I said. Shut up. Can I have everyone's attention? Iron Bone Sect's first ever 10,000 Beasts Valley temporary recruitment event is now in session. Everyone. May we be brothers again in the next life. I heard you mention the Iron Bone Sect just now, you must be Sect Leader June. I've heard of your honored name before, my 13 brothers, and I owe you our lives. It seems like my Iron Bone Sect has become quite famous. Then, what do you have to say about the matter of joining my sect? I'm afraid we'd let down Sect Leader June's expectations. My brothers and I will be declining your offer. We're rogue cultivators and do not like staying in one place for too long. However, if Sect Leader June ever needs our help, we will do everything in our power to accomplish it. Hey, Sean, go collect all the materials from the bats and clean them up for Sect Leader June. I was rejected? You're forcing me to use my infallible 3-yard tongue. Infallible 3-yard tongue is an idiom for eloquence. Jiang, was it? I can tell that you're a very talented person, it's just that because you are a rogue cultivator, you lack proper guidance and resources, resulting in you being unable to bring out your full potential. If you were more powerful, you might have been able to save those 6 brothers of yours. You're lucky to have met me this time. But what if you run into an even more dangerous situation? Then you and your brothers may only see each other again in the next life. Dangers like these will always catch up by surprise. It'll be too late to regret being weak when the time comes. For example, are these the parents of the bison demon? Sect Leader Jun, watch out. Zhongyi. Take a good look at the power of the Iron Bone sect. Listen up, you only need to boil the tenderloin for 15 seconds, any more, and it will be chewy. Sect Leader Jun, me and my brothers owe you our lives 2 times now. It would be ungrateful to reject you any further. We are willing to join the Iron Bone sect. I know the reason you gave me earlier was only an excuse. I bet you were worried my sect won't accept your brothers with a little better than ordinary talent. Hey you, add more sesame oil, put the veggies in too. But you can relax, the reason why my Iron Bone sect does not lack talents is not because all the talents gather at my Iron Bone sect, but because we can turn anyone into a cultivation genius. After arriving at the Iron Bone sect, find a disciple named Li Qingyang, tell him that it was me who sent you there. While Qian Qian and I are not in the sect, he should be the big honcho. Sect Leader Jun sure knows a lot of weird words. Congratulations, host, you have completed the hidden mission. Step forward bravely. You have been awarded 500 contribution points. Your spatial ring's capacity has also increased tenfold. I've stolen so many spatial rings that I completely forgot about this useless thing that the system gave me at the start. Hold on, didn't I enter the inner space of this spatial ring before? Maybe I can also put other living beings inside? If so, this might actually be a unique treasure. Oh ho, worthy of being a frost steel's sword, it can cut through rank 2 beasts just like slicing through butter. Too bad it's an ice attribute weapon, completely incompatible with me. Let's just give it to Qian Qian. Qian Qian, we've almost toured all the dangerous areas in 10,000 Beast Valley. Our last destination is said to have a martial king-level beast. Since no one has ever come out alive, there's no map for that area. Do you think we can map out the area and sell them for a fortune? Hee, humans. Humans who are not afraid of death. Hurricane wolves, the evolved form of gale wolves. It's a rank 5 mid-grade to high-grade beast. Why is it another wolf? Why are there so many wolf-type beasts in this stupid world? Little Long Long doesn't even like the taste of wolf meat, and there's over 100 of them here. It seems like it'll be a little tiring this time. Host, you seem to not like wolf-type beasts? Hellfire wolf, gale wolf, hurricane wolf. Why can't you show me something different? Something like a spiritual stone ape? A spiritual stone monkey. Even if you want to die, please don't drag me down with you. Besides, you seem to be forgetting something. Other than killing them, if you subdue the wolves, you can form a team of. That's it. A wolf cavalry. So I am supposed to only injure them and not kill, huh? This seat hereby announces. Your pack is now the property of my Iron Bone sect. Burning with desire. Come here, little doggies. I'll treat you very, very nicely. That makes it 100 wolves. Little doggy, over here. I'm glad Qian Qian is back, but her nicknames. Why would she think that little doggy is a good nickname? I've caught around 200 of them, is that enough? I've been losing this whole trip to Qian Qian. If I can't compete in quantity, I'll beat her in quality. I can sense that the strongest wolf ran away a few minutes ago. It must be the Wolf King and its guards, but since it dared to enter my sights, it should forget about escaping. Which of you dumb mutts said that 2 weak humans are taking a stroll and would be easy targets? Sister-in-law, I didn't think that they'd be so strong either. Quick, we need to return to our holy lands. Our only hope of escaping is there. Yes, boss. Thunder baby hurricane when lunch turtle clam food. Which of you thinks it's funny to speak nonsense in our current situation? 1 rank 5 hurricane wolf, captured. I hope I didn't startle you. This one was a little feisty. Go on, don't mind me. I can still keep up with you. Arrow cannon. Whoa, it's Yamcha. Although the talismans I refined myself are weaker than the one from the system, they have a duration of 2 hours. I guess it's not bad. Wolf King, let's make a deal. Submit to me, and I'll let you and your subordinates live. I know you can understand me, think about it carefully. Oh well, I guess the pride of a Wolf King is not that easily subdued. I guess we can only do this the hard way. Arrow cannon. Let me teach you a trick I learned from 5th grade physics. Wind cannot exist in the void. Mountain splitting palm creative version. mountain-crushing clap. Now do you realize the difference in our strengths? Next is the difference in our speed. How does it feel like to be the one who is surrounded? Let's go, fight. To think back then, I had to use the desolate blade to kill a rank 5 fire dragon. And now, I don't even have to break a sweat to take down a peak rank 5 beast. So, are you ready to submit? With my current spiritual power, I can't force it to sign a contract yet. Since the stick doesn't work, why not try the carrot? Say, little king, have you seen how strong I am? If you follow me, you'll never have to starve in the future. Benevolent smile. That's coming from Qian's direction. Did she meet with some kind of danger? Qian wouldn't hurt these pup wolves without reason, but those screams were obviously caused by pain. Did she meet with a stronger opponent? Please don't let anything happen to you. Ice lock. So fast. But a wild animal will always be a wild, it can't even tell the fake from real. Darn, its fur is too tough. Iron Mountain Bash. You dare attack my people? This lord is here to eat all he wants. Eh? Why does this monkey know how to speak the human language? You're the monkey, your entire 9 generations are all monkeys. Glib tongue, desolate blade, little long transformation, yen shuanging, master ball. Good heavens, having too many trump cards is also a problem, it's hard to choose one to try out. How dare a skinny monkey ignore me? Oh, one fell out? So it's this one, huh? Alright, we can use this then. Wah. As expected, second master did not lie to me. I am the crescent blade is me. This is a skill that the second master taught me after I became a grandmaster. It's my first time becoming one with the Azure Dragon Crescent Blade, so I still don't have complete control over it. So let me apologize in advance if you get hurt. Because I might just accidentally slice off 1 or 2 of your limbs. Oh? So you are finally getting serious after feeling threatened? The power is good. But metal beats wood. I forgot to hold back. If I knew I could subdue you like this, I would not have wasted all that time playing BDSM with you guys. I don't want my cavalry to have weird fetishes in the future. With this, we can return to the sect. Alright, dear guests of the Iron Bone sect, please look over here. Since there are quite a lot of us, let's try our best to stay in line and avoid delaying our trip home. Trust me, joining the Iron Bone sect will be the greatest decision your pack has ever made. It's a shame this giant monkey is too big to be stored in the ring, and too heavy to be dragged along the mountainous roads. What a waste. Humans will always be humans, arrogant and prideful, they can't even tell the real from the fake, hee hee. So the Iron Bone sect was it? We will meet again. I guess it is finally time to leave this forest. Getting to eat meat every day is nice, but it is making me fat and deficient in vitamin C. We can just ride little Ice Cube back to the sect once we're out of this place. By the way, don't you think it's been a little too quiet? Ha, we caught them. The news of your performance in the Forbidden Zone has already been spread around the entire forest. So you leave me no choice but to use the spirit severing formation. Within this formation, other than the owner, everyone will have their spiritual powers suppressed. You may be strong, but the Jiang who is even more vicious, no one can escape from the hands of us, the Blood Wolf mercenaries. Now you are just fish on the chopping board. If you hand over all your treasures obediently, we might even leave your corpse intact. Eh? Qian, watch your step. Huh! I'm pretty sure the instruction manual said this thing can even hold martial kings for a short while. Let me take a look. The array was drawn very loosely, which affects the input of spiritual energy. At most, this can hold a peak martial grandmaster. You were scammed by the seller. Your axe as well, it's just another defective product. Don't think you have the upper hand, I have my 500 men with me. Under our battle formation, even martial kings will have to step aside. Just 500 weak and pathetic thugs. What's the point if there are so many of you when I can just blow you all away with a single move? Arrogant and pretentious bastard, I'll make you eat your words. Everyone attack. How did he create such a powerful gust? Stay alert, don't let them escape the encirclement. What the? Hurricane wolves? Ouch. Thank you for your patronage, the locals here are all too generous. What are you saying? This is what we should do. Have a safe trip, Sect Leader June. Will do, I'll be sure to come back to harvest the leeks again someday. Come back and play again. Ouch. You actually want him to keep coming back? Are you complaining that we have too much money? Brother E, the Iron Bone sect is really extraordinary. The number of amazing things we've seen in the past few days alone is mind-blowing. We've really found a thick leg to hug on to this time. Which is why we need to be even more cautious. Mingling in a sect like this is not something we can take lightly. Call the brothers, there's a group of wild beasts heading our way. How can there be wild beasts here? My senses have never failed me. This is the stench that only a large group of wild animals can create. What's more, they shouldn't be weak either. Your nose is not bad, Zhongyi. Hey, I'm back. These wolves are all 5th-ranked monsters. Did you tame them all, Sect Leader? Sect Leader, since you caught so many, you're planning on giving them to us as mounts, right? Well, that is up to whether you can get them to acknowledge you. Won't it be embarrassing if you can't even beat your own mount? Humph? Why is the Drizzle Hall looking for me in such a hurry? Jiang, help me lead these hurricane wolves to the back mountains and let them settle there. Zhongyi, you choose one and follow me out right now. Qian, go help organize the pairing between these wolves and the disciples. I need you to get this done as fast as possible. Because the Iron Bone sect is about to face its greatest threat yet. City Lord's residence. So this day finally arrived. The true Yang County has declared war, and the entire province is now in turmoil. Very soon, the flames of war will reach our Qingyang County. A rank 6 county attacking a mere rank 9 one. The only result for us is complete annihilation. The turmoil has just started, and it's already too quiet. I guess even the insects are too scared to stay here now. May I know who it is paying me a visit this late at night? If you're a scout sent by True Yang County, don't even think of leaving. Eagle's Claw. Based on that exchange, both the man and the wolf are only martial masters, yet they were able to receive a hit from me. If all the scouts of True Yang County have this kind of combat power, the situation is far worse than I anticipated. I need to catch this one alive and find out their army's strength. Man-wolf unison. His power spiked? So the combined attack of a man and a wolf has more than double the power? Still, you're no match for a grandmaster. Humph? Alright, that's a wrap for the City Lord's residence scene. Pack the equipment, we're done here. Thank you for the hard work, Director. I immediately rushed here when I got the news that the True Yang County declared war against the neighboring counties. It is only a matter of time before the flames of war reach us. Brother June, your sect is the only one my Qingyang County can rely on now. I saw that, Brother Xie, you have already begun increasing the number of soldiers and strengthening the defenses. Forgive me for being blunt, but it can only delay the inevitable for an opponent of that level. I know, but my duty is protecting the civilians to the best of my ability, even if it's futile. I can only do my best and leave the rest up to fate. Nonetheless, you're right. Under the siege of the True Yang County, the destruction of Qingyang is inevitable. City Lord, there's no need to be too pessimistic. What do you think about the strength of my wolf cavalry? It seems like they are still getting used to working together. However, their strength is undeniable, using the power of 2 martial masters to hold back a grandmaster. With more training, they might even rival one. This type of wolf cavalry. I have another 500 of them. 500 soldiers that can rival martial grandmasters? Brother June, please don't pull my leg. The wolf cavalry can only be considered pseudo-grandmasters. At most, they can be used as a vital trump card. But if we want to turn the tides of war, this is nowhere near enough. What's more, there's an even bigger problem that comes with the wolf cavalry. Brother June, are you talking about? Yes, the amount of meat that 500 rank 5 hurricane wolves eat daily. I'm not sure if even tens of thousands of caddies are enough. We really can't afford to feed them all. The food stock must be dispatched first before the soldiers move out. preparing the logistics is the foremost step in preparing for war. The sect's current revenue is generated from selling the pills I make, although it is enough to satisfy the disciples' daily needs and the sect's maintenance. I will need a lot more money if I want to equip and feed all my cavalry. What's more, even if I have the money, the supply in the market might not be adequate. I need to find a new source of income. Okay, the formation was set up nicely this time. The spiritual chi source seed is now hidden behind multiple layers of concealment. The sect has reached the required contribution points and will now be upgraded to a new level, the Spirit Beast Hall. The contribution points are maxed out? It seems like everyone is diligently doing the sect missions. Let's see if there's anything that can help me in the Spirit Beast Hall. Is this the Spirit Beast Hall? Pretty impressive. Something came out of its mouth. Come. Skill, Elementary Rain of Fire Technique. Effect, allows a contracted beast to learn the Elementary Rain of Fire Technique. Requirements, Fire Attribute Contract Beast 1. I can use this to increase the combat power of my contracted beasts. Since it's a Fire Attribute technique, I can let Little Long Long learn it. This one is the Lightning Attribute, I'll let Fat Cat learn it. As for the Earth Attribute 1, I can give it to Peppa Boar. It's good that I collected a bunch of beast cores while in the 10,000 Beast Valley. I now have all the requirements to teach these skills. Let's try out the power of these techniques. Each fireball has the strength of a full-force attack from a martial master, because of their heat combined with their sheer number. Even my hands are going numb from blocking them. What's more, as long as the fire cloud isn't scattered, the fireballs continuously descend. It's basically an auto turret. This is the perfect skill for wave-clearing weaker mobs. Moreover, if this is a so-called elementary technique, wouldn't the high grade be equal to a napalm bomb? I feel like the system's idea of elementary is a little off. But it just makes me more excited to try out even more powerful techniques. I guess the energy consumption is a little too much. Little Long Long got this hungry after only using it once. Luckily, I gave Little Long Long a spatial ring so that he can take out food whenever he likes. But the enemies will not wait for him to finish eating in the middle of a battle. Alright, Peppa, let's test your earth fortification technique. Are you saying that it requires too much energy, and you don't want to do it? You've gotten lazy to the point that you've mastered your fainting technique. Host, there's something else inside the Spirit Beast Hall. You might like this. Elementary Beast Pill, a special pill used to feed spirit beasts. After consumption, it increases the energy flow within the contracted beast and can also act as 10 days' worth of food. This is it, this is the cheat I was looking for. With this, Little Long Long and others won't need to worry about their energy consumption anymore. And it only takes 1 kilogram of meat for 10 days' worth of food. Feeding my 500 hurricane wolves will be a piece of cake now. All I need to do now is buy the satiety grass. Phew, this should be all the satiety grass in Jiang City. With this pill, raising an army of 10,000 beasts will be no problem at all. If Truyang County dares to come, I'll simply unleash a stampede of beasts upon them. The time it takes to make the pill is pretty fast. Here, Little Long Long, give it a try. Oh ho, with the increase in energy circulation, Little Long Long's power also increased. Alright, Peppa, it's your turn. Hold on, I thought earth fortification would be a defensive technique. Why is the energy around Peppa getting increasingly violent? Oink oink. Hey, you did all that drama and screamed out loud just to make this sand pile? And you are even making an exhausted face. Aren't you too useless? Fart. Fat Cat, let go of me. I'll butcher this pig. Little Long Long, start the fire. We are going to have roasted wild boar tonight. Welcome, my 2 esteemed guests. It's been a while, Sect Leader June. Sect Leader June, this ally of yours is surrounded with problems. The Masha Demon sect has already declared in Jianghu that they'll come and deal with the Iron Bone sect the moment they are done with the mineral vein. It can't be helped, since we poached a martial king of theirs, they definitely won't just let it go. I have a mountain of things to do now, there is no time to waste on them. I just so happen to have an idea that can help you deter the Masha Demon sect. 7 days later. The magnificent birthday celebration of a leader? That old man, the leader, is the sole teacher who has ever taught at the Heavenly Order Academy within the Jiang group. Through his years of teaching, he has nurtured countless geniuses. many of whom have become lords or hold incredible power. If we can form a good relationship with him, Masha Demon Sect can only suck it up and won't dare to act rashly. A distinguished teacher, huh? It'll indeed be good to befriend him, but what's Heavenly Order Academy? Does it require school district housing? Heavenly Order Academy is the sacred land of martial arts, and the academy director is already a peak martial emperor. The Star Land is filled with the best of the best. Over 40% of martial kings in the southwest of Jiang province come from there. You're truly an ignorant hermit who doesn't even know of Heavenly Order Academy. Elder Ma, for their sake, we offended the Masha Demon Sect, an incredibly strong and influential sect. Is it worth it? And who's this little rascal? Our sect's strongest disciple, Ping Jun. He's gotten too used to being number one at the Ashen Mountain Sect, so he's a little stuck up. Ping Jun. Sect Leader Jun is our sect's ally, be respectful. Since you're doubtful of the strength of us, the Iron Bone Sect, what about having a spar or two with a disciple from my sect? What's there to be afraid of? I want to challenge your sect's strongest disciple. Sect Master Jun, we can capitalize on this opportunity to let the disciples of the Ashen Mountain Sect the true strength of the Iron Bone Sect. This can also help to further solidify our alliance. This isn't good, we must win, but we also have to make sure not to humiliate the Ashen Mountain Sect. After all, we are allies, we must ensure to properly control our attitude and how we educate them lest we cause the kid to get all emotional. Xingqian is out, that kid's too arrogant. Yang isn't suitable either, he's too honest, and his teaching style is too strong. Li Fei and Little Mo can't do it either, they're too rude and will damage our reputation in the eyes of our allies. Fei Ji is unbeatable, so he'll likely end up leaving a kid like Ping Jun with PTSD. Li Shangtian only knows how to kill. Long Xiang also only knows how to go all out, and doesn't know how to take it easy. It's also a headache having disciples that are too strong. How are we supposed to have a friendly match? Oh right, there's still. Alright. Him it is. Tianqi, you're the most normal person out of all the inner disciples of our sect. Aren't you usually forgotten by readers because you are not insane enough? Grasp the opportunity and show off your acting skills through this friendly match. You're the strongest disciple of the Iron Bone Sect, Tianqi, right? In a certain way I'm. You'll be acting as the Iron Bone Sect's strongest disciple. The strongest. Very well then. I look forward to your teachings. You're too fast, didn't I tell you not to crush him? Why are you attacking with so much strength? Are you trying to one-shot him? Control yourself. You're pretty strong, no wonder Elder Ma is full of praises for all of you. Don't be so stiff, at least say a few lines. You bad not to. Shou continue got what you. He got even stiffer. Should I dodge? Is it too obvious that I can crush him if I keep dodging him? Should I act as if I can't react in time? Don't dodge? Take a hit from him? Let his fist feel the sensation of hitting flesh? But this punch embodies my 10 years of hard work, and you took it directly. You're too careless. He didn't react at all. React a little, even if it didn't hurt. Can't you act as if it did? Ah, ouch, ouch. Are you trying to humiliate me? Indeed, the proper way to show respect to a martial artist is to go all out against them. I apologize for my previous actions. I'll treat the remainder of the battle seriously. You took a punch from me, yet you didn't vomit out blood. You aren't bad either. But it's good that I didn't let you crash into the wall and break it, else Senior Qin Yang would have deducted my allowance. Haha, it feels great. I, Peng Jun, am impressed. You're the strongest disciple in this sect, right? I'm not sure if I can even be in the top 10, although you probably won't be in the top 100. What truth is this honest child spouting? Sect Leader Jun, don't worry, once I return to the Ashen Mountain Sect, I'll do my best to cultivate. Entering the top 100 of the Iron Bone will be my goal. Little Peng, all the best, I have high hopes for you. Leave now, stop making a fool of yourself. Although he lost the competition, he did not lose in terms of attitude. The manner of the disciple of the Ashen Mountain Sect is indeed not bad. Next, I'll need to put the money-making plans I had made previously into motion. Qingyang, as the second-seated disciple in the Iron Bone Sect, Chief Civil Engineer, Chief Procurement Officer, Chief Head of Logistics, and Chief Planner. You're clearest on the recent financial woes faced by our sect. The sales of medicinal pills have also gradually come to a standstill. But Sect Leader, didn't you rob many bandits just recently? The earnings from it also weren't bad. This isn't a sustainable plan in the long term. Besides, it would make us look bad if others heard about it. You were born with a silver spoon in your mouth. Do you have any experience raising a horse? Sect Leader, would you like to buy a horse? I just so happen to have some knowledge in this area. Digi Prefecture's horses are bred following strict guidelines. The condition of the horse's coat is excellent, but it isn't cheap. Asahi Prefecture's horses eat less grass but are of smaller stature. However, the horses which run the fastest are still those specially bred by private racecourses, although the prices for them are 100,000 taels and above. Once, I bought 6 of those horses. The experience of accelerating across the vast plains at a snap of a finger was quite good, but a large part of the expenditure upon those horses consists of their maintenance and nutrition. In the case of our sect, they aren't the most suitable. After treating you as the assistant sect leader daily, I almost forgot that. Your family's an influential family of Qingyang Prefecture. But you're thinking too narrow-mindedly. I don't want to buy horses, rather, I want to get into the horse business. You want to start a race course? The investment required on horses is indeed quite significant and hefty. Even the most basic horse costs at least 5,000 taels of silver. But it takes at least half a year for a horse to mature. Forget the breed, the feed alone costs 34,000 taels. Only those established racecourses can have brand premium, else it's very easy to be in a deficit. The business I want to enter is the feed business, the things that all those who raise and buy horses have to buy. Selling feed? But this field isn't very respected by society. People are just ignorant. What's feed? It's the petrol of the other world. Do you guys know how profitable selling petrol is? They organize the world's most costly World Cup with a wave of their hand. The annual profit exceeds 220 billion yuan. If the price of petrol hikes by 8 yuan, it makes my heart ache to death. The petrol prices rise rapidly and barely fall. AI Mansion. My little babies, I brought fresh treats for all of you today. The sect leader is truly a marvel. The elementary beast pills refined by him are destined to be extraordinary. Humph? This horse has already been running for 3 or 4 hours, yet it's still so fast. Is this the effect of an elixir? How could an elixir have such absurd effects? Haven't you heard? The Iron Bones sect opened a feed store west of the city. They sent one to the family head this afternoon, saying it's a sample. Stop. Stop. Look at how much fun the family has trying it. Iron Bone Forest Store. Grand opening sales. Sect leader, everyone feeds their horses with fodder. Since when have you seen anyone feed them elementary beast pills? We've been open here for a day, yet we barely have any customers. We only gave the Qingyang City sects a sample product this afternoon. You have to wait for a little for it to take effect. After testing repeatedly, I've discovered that our elementary beast pills are not just enough to fill someone up for a single meal, but even allow them to remain full for 10 days. Its effects are irresistible to everyone. Sect leader, it can't be that these elementary beast pills can also turn horses into dragons, are they? Sect leader June. I want 20 pieces of elementary beast pills. I want 50 pieces. I want 100 pieces. Looking at your hairstyles, I presume that you've all already witnessed the effects of the elementary beast pills. I'm still unsure if it can keep me full for 10 days, but I believe that sect leader June will not spread false information regarding such petty things. My little red ran for the whole afternoon after eating it, yet didn't even break a sweat. Most importantly, it has bulked, and the color of its coat has improved. It feels like it can directly go from being a 100,000th ranked racehorse to a super racehorse worth multiple times its previous value. The elementary beast pill can allow a beast to grow faster, and even break its original limits of growth but you still have to feed the horse more of it to stabilize its effects. 500 taels per piece, upfront payment only. 500 taels per piece? Isn't it too cheap? This will easily cause an uproar among those big racecourse, and they might loot you. Moreover, since the pill has such a mysterious effect, the material required to make it must also be precious. I am afraid sect leader June may not be unable to recover the cost. The cost of production, huh? It's pretty hard to make a loss even if I try. Sect leader June, what is the production capacity of these elementary beast pills? Tens of thousands of them can be produced in a day without an issue. Then you have to set up more branches. It's too much of a shame to only have it in Xinjiang City. Sect Leader June, feel free to take your pick from the stores I own in the other few cities. Just give me a discount when I buy elementary beast pills in the future. Same here, I also have a store in the city center. Later that night, Iron Bone Sect. I've finished calculating today's revenue from the Iron Bone First HS store. It's...